Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Well, it's kind of a dreary day outside, so I figured I would come in and kind of show my pool room. Yeah, and my work room. So basically, I had this pool room many years ago, and when the kids were little, I kind of came down here. This was kind of my man cave, getaway. And as the kids get older, it became more of a place for them. And then Ben moved down here and kind of took over the area pretty well and enjoyed it. And but just recently, with him moving out, I've taken over my old space. I'm going to get the table refinished, the bumpers redone, reclothed. So it should be nice when it's done. I got a little putting set up here, which is a lot of fun. Really excited for golf season coming up. I got my golf clubs over here, and I got a new putter, so maybe I'll take a few putts there and see how it goes. One of the other cool things about this room is I never had a door here, so this is new because whenever we have, well, over the years, Emily used to live in the basement and Ben lived in the basement, so that bedroom in that back corner, the only way to get into the workroom was through there. But now I've got this other entrance, so I don't need to get in through here anymore. So once we get this room all organized and redone, I won't have to worry about coming through it. So if there's anybody staying there or whatnot. So anyway, but one of the things I wanted to show is that this is going to be a door, but it's going to be a hidden door. And so I bought this special hinge set, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. I can't, it's hard to show it, but I will do a video when I install it. But it's a hidden hinge. And the whole idea is that this is going to look like a backdrop to my pool cue holder. So basically I'm going to move that over here. I'm going to frame around it, and you're just going to think that it's just there to hold the cues. And I'm also going to hang my scoreboard in this area. So you'll have the scoreboard here, and then the pool cue hanger, and I'll have some sort of a little secret latch. And then you just basically hit the latch and you push it and the door opens. So that's what we're doing in this room. That's going to be a project. I have to build a custom door because these hinges, you can't just put a standard door. It actually, you have to recess them into the wood. So I'm going to do probably a 2x3 construction, and I'll kind of wing it. But I'll do a video of it, and I think it's going to turn out really, really cool. I think while I'm down here, like I said, I'll do some putting. Maybe I'll play a little bit of pool. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, I was just watching the end of my last video, and there's that picture I love of me in the hammock with Kylie jumping up on me. Oh yeah, there's one other thing. So this video, I'm also going to show some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing in the near future. Furnace is going, but I got a chainsaw mill. So this is a chainsaw that I bought. It's a 50cc Radley from Home Hardware, and I bought that a few years ago when we had this huge tree that my smaller Husqvarna just couldn't get through easily. So I bought this, and it did a great job. So then I decided to buy this chainsaw mill off of Amazon, and so I'm going to do a video here in a little bit assembling it. I haven't used it yet. I bought it like 3 years ago because I was looking to buy a property, and until recently I haven't had a chance to go out and do anything with it. And now I did previously buy a different chainsaw mill, and this is just what they call, this one's a timber tough. And this thing works pretty good. You put a 2x6 across the log, and then you hook this to your chainsaw bar, and then you just cut along, and it works pretty good. I did it. I'm going to try freehand cutting slabs instead, using a chalk line. I think that'll be fun, so I'll be doing that in a video in a little while. And then I bought this rail system that you put these rails on each side of the log, and then you level it, and you use 2x4s, or you can get some metal 2x, because they will be perfectly no warps. And then you put one on each side of the log, you screw it into the log, and then you put your Alaskan mill, your chainsaw mill, you go down to below the metal, and then you take a slab off. And then that allows your mill, your Alaskan chainsaw mill, just to rest on that new surface that you created by taking off that top slab. So I'm going to be doing that in the next little while. I'm really looking forward to doing that. If you don't have one of these, a lot of people will use a ladder. You take the ladder, and then you screw the ladder into the log, and then you run the chainsaw mill on top of the ladder. But I want to use this because I watched this YouTube channel, Surviving Ringworm, and that guy has built so many things using his Alaskan chainsaw mill, and he's got a setup like this. And I've watched other videos online as well, and they're really, really cool. So that's the plan. So there will be a video in the next little while where, I cut some slabs. I'm going to try some freehand. I'll try some with the timber tough, and then I'll use the Alaskan mill as well. And then once you get that first slab done with the Alaskan mill, then you can cut whatever lumber you want. I'm going to do some 1x boards and 2x boards, and then I plan on using my table saw to turn those pieces of 1x and 2x lumber into squared lumber. So I think that'll be fun. Anyway, I'm going to take a few more little videos in the pool room and go from there. I'm really excited. I love having projects, and this is a good project that I can do indoors, because really it's preparing for outdoor fun. See ya. Alrighty then. I finally broke down and bought myself a new putter. PXG, just like my other clubs. Figure I'd show off my new putting green that I bought. See if I can't make a few putts here. That's better. There you go. 2 for 3. Not too bad. Oh, 500 hitter. Oh well, those just grazed the edges. Anyway, might play a little pool, play a little 8-ball, play a little 9-ball, and then I'll putt again and hang out a bit. Then I'm going to put that chainsaw mill together sometime after lunch and play around with that. I won't start it up, but I started that chainsaw yesterday. It was working well, so. And it had been sitting for 2 years. It took I think 8 pulls to get it going, but she started up, so I'm looking forward to that. So stay tuned. All right, let's try left hole, middle hole, right hole, back to middle hole. See if I can get 4 for 4. Oh, the pressure is on. 3 for 4. Can he make 4 for 4? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. around the edge. I just didn't follow through. Oh, I think it was that I did that just put too much pressure on myself. I'll just put it in this time. Yes! Haha, that's fun. Alrighty then. Let's play a little 9-ball. See what we got. That's how she's done. 9-ball's fun. Um, there's a bit of luck in 9-ball compared to 8-ball, in my opinion. And I think that if you watch the movie The Color of Money, they talk about that in the intro. But it's a fun game. It's a great game. There was no takes there. That was actually my first break. I'm going to do the same with 8-ball. I think it'll be trickier. There's more balls. You have to run your balls first, then the 8-ball. So whether you select, the stripes or the solids after the break, you need to run those out. There's more obstacles in the way. I find with 8-ball, if you're playing competitively, there's situations where you're going to play it safe. Same with 9-ball, but 9-ball, yeah, it's just a different game. I love both games. I used to play a lot of 8-ball. I haven't played as much 9-ball, but anyway, I'll take a break with the with 8-ball as well here, and we'll see how it goes. Let me just set them up. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. Alrighty then. This thing's pretty cool. So it's a company called Carmara. Anyway, so it's just a knockoff of the is it Grandberg? Grandberg. Anyway, it's portable sawmill, 24, 36, 48. I think this one is, I think it's the 24, but maybe it's the 36 inch. Yeah, 36 inch. But obviously my chainsaw is not that big. So, but the instructions aren't too bad. So I previously put together this piece and this piece. So now I'm just going to kind of put it all together and see how it goes. So this guy goes up here like this. This goes in here. And this one goes here. This one goes through this one. That'll adjust the length. But now I got to connect these into these railings. So it comes with these little slotted, I don't know what you call them, but slotted screws, I guess. So these go, I'm assuming, in here. And then this must go. Yeah, that was just my chain lock. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now I'll be able to do slabs. Where's my measuring tape? Where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. I'll be able to do 13-inch boards, which isn't too bad. I could probably get, if I take the this dog off, I can probably get another inch, and I can probably move this one another inch. So I might be able to get 14. But I mean, I'm really only looking to make, you know, 12-inch boards, 1 by and 2 by. That'll be perfect for some of the construction I'm thinking about doing. Anyway, let me take this off the tripod and give you a closer look at what this looks like. Stay tuned, just 1 second. Hey, I just wanted to kind of give you a rough idea of what this will look like. So this is why I bought these things. So this is what it's going to kind of look like. These guys are going to be screwed in to the log. There's going to be one on each end. guess they'll probably stay together when it's screwed in. But picture this. These are screwed into the log. And you just make sure that's level on this side. Level on this side. You start your chainsaw, and then you ride along these 2x4s. And that's how you get that first slab off. Once you get that first slab off, then you can disconnect these, put them away, and now all your other slabs are done just on that nice flat piece of wood that you created. So that's basically what this is going to do. It's going to create lumber. And I'm going to basically pull it, start it, and then I just slowly walk down the wood, down the log. And if it's a long enough piece, I'll be adding shims on each side, just so that, you know, the wood doesn't pinch the bar. I don't know if that's a great explanation, but that's roughly what's gonna happen. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, or whenever I end up going to Ben's place, I might even just go next week and just practice. I might go in, bring it in, take a log, hook this all up, take a slice, and then do a couple of boards just for fun, just to see what it's like. And then maybe I'll take those boards back home, throw them on the table saw, and see if I can't square them up into proper lumber. My goal this summer is to build I'm going to call it a hunt/sugar camp. I don't know what it's going to be yet. It might just be like a shelter that I could put a tent in it, or it could be a fully enclosed shelter, you know, with, you know, a couple of windows and even a small fireplace, or maybe I use my kerosene heater. It's a place that I can just stop and have lunch when I'm hunting. It's going to be a place that I can make maple syrup, just a little spot in the woods. I'm probably going to look around that area where I found those 2 huge maples and see if there are other maples in that area, and maybe extend the trail to come down into that area and then cut back up towards Ben's garage instead of having to go through the right-of-way. Just stuff like that. It's going to be fun, right? And that's the whole point. The whole point of this is to have fun. And I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. See ya. All right, let me give you a better view of the assembly. Actually, it's pretty cool. There's some technical specs there, which basically, this is the 36-inch. You could actually get log diameters up to 33 inches. Now, obviously, my bar is only 20, and with that, you saw that, you know, we can maybe get 14. I think 14 at the most. So that's good to know. So 14-inch diameter logs. I'm not really looking to do anything bigger than that. This height is completely adjustable as well, which is really cool. So there's basically a gauge here, and you can basically loosen these screws and lower or make this taller. And it says that you can do planks from 0.2 inches to 11.81. So, you know, doing 1x and 2x are going to be really easy to do. So that's my goal. You know, 1x4, 1x6, 1x8, 2x, you know, same idea of the 2x. Probably going to do a lot of 1x8s and 2x8s, and maybe 1x10s and 2x10s. I could even do 1x12s and 2x12s, and then from there square those up on the table saw, and then make different dimensions from the 12 inches, which would be good. What else did I want to show you? Yeah, so the you can see where where it gets compressed against the bar. So that's pretty cool. So there's about maybe, you can see, maybe a 1/4 inch a little more than a 1/4 inch on each side, maybe almost 1/2 inch. Same idea here, that little bar there, you can see it. That's on both sides, and it just pinches the bar, so you just tighten that all up. Yeah, it's got a little grip, so you basically just fire up the chainsaw, and then run it across the log, just like I explained in the, just like in the video that I'm going to talk about, or I'll actually, I will do a complete setup where kind of I imitate, you know, the setup with the rails and with the those rail guides that I bought. So we'll see what that video turns out. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it turns out well, and you guys get a fairly good understanding. Really, I got to take it out in the field, so that's going to be the next step as well. Looking forward to it. See ya. Alrighty then. Well, that dreary day turned into a little bit of snow. Anyway, gonna end the day with some outdoor fun. Oh yeah. Got the barbecue going. Gonna sit out by the fire in the gazebo at home, having a beer, having fun, relaxing. That was fun today. Enjoyed doing that video. I hope you enjoy it. See ya. Thanks for watching. See ya.